JD, 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 JD.
Hello and welcome to Table Talk on SourceFedNERD. I am not your host. I'm JD.
Woo!
This is Matt. This is Bree. This is where we answer your topics from the bowl on the table. You can submit your topics on Reddit/r/SourceFed and on Twitter with the hashtag Table Talk.
Yeah!
I did it. All right.
Yay, JD. Now,
that it?
JD, you're the one who actually collects the topics from,
No,
you make the thing on the subreddit, though.
No, that's Zach and Chris, actually. They do all that.
What do you do?
I do everything else for the social media.
Oh, okay.
I
Like
do
what?
all the Twitters and the Facebooks and the Snapchats and the Periscopes that we just did. All of that stuff. Then Ian and I write and produce the videos for Facebook.
Yeah.
The ones that aren't you guys talking.
Yeah.
Yeah, social media manager.
Is Ian gonna be on the show at some point?
We'll see. Does he want?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Yay!
Yay!
Yeah.
Why
so that's
don't
what I
you
do.
dig
Okay,
into
I'll
that
just go
bowl
for
and
it.
grab something, huh?
I'm shaking.
Don't.
Like a leaf.
Like a little. Oh boy.
Look at
Is
that.
that too much caffeine
Let
or
us
not
study
enough?
your
it's-
hands.
Okay.
Here.
But now I can't.
Help a man.
I invented Adrian. Good for you. Asks if you could on Reddit. If you could poop any shape, which would you choose?
Starfish.
God, this is so deep.
Starfish.
Thank you.
If I could somehow poop out a whole star, that to me would be great. I don't know if you have to poop it out in segments
And then
or
it makes the shape in the toilet.
yeah, or if it's like kind of like a magic shell situation where it's like it's liquid until it's solid, so it hits the bowl and then spreads into a perfect star shape, which I think would ultimately be far more impressive.
It really was.
It would be really crazy.
I
and
love
so
that you
excited every time you
mentioned
shit.
magic shell. Amen to that.
Thank
stuff.
you.
It's some good
It's
stuff.
a miracle what it can do.
How does it do that?
It's magic, Bree.
It is.
Yeah,
It's
you ever
magic
have
shell.
magic shell is like chocolate sauce that hardens into a chocolate shell.
Yeah, I've had that. I've had that before.
Yeah, you can't get magic shell, but you can get like there's like a version that's meant for just like dipping fruit and stuff in.
You can get magic shell.
What?
I saw it at the store like Sunday.
Shut up.
Yeah, seriously. They had like a whole shelf of it. Caramel and fudge and everything, all the different flavors.
They have it at Menchie's too.
Yeah. I don't know where you're shopping.
Matt, come back. We need ya.
Okay,
I
well,
can't do this with just the two of us.
priorities, okay? It's
We can do it
important.
just the two
It's
of us.
important. What shape would you want to poop in, JD?
I know that wombats poop in cubes, and I
What
think
the
that's
fuck?
great. I think it's wombats that poop in like actual cubes.
How
and
do
so
they-
I would go
Right?
for that.
How do they
I
compact
don't
it?
think they physically do it themselves. I don't think they poop and then like do it. I think it just comes out like
well,
that.
no, that's what I'm saying. They do
They
physically do it.
obviously eat sugar cubes.
And that's it.
They
The
dissolve.
way you looked at me though.
I can't control my eyes, Bree. I can't control the what did you just say-ness of my
Listen,
eyes?
I completely understand that because I find myself rolling my eyes to absolutely everything, and it's so offensive. And I'm sorry,
I didn't
like, come
roll my
on.
eyes for the record.
but like, come on.
yeah. No, they've got to have something in their colon that is like smushing
Yeah.
and compacting into a perfect square,
course.
into a cube. How does that happen? Because then they've got to have like basically a 360 sphincter, which then begs the question: how did the poop get in there in the first place?
We're gonna have to do some digging, literally.
What up? It's very, very important. So you want to poop
I
in
would poop
cubes.
cubes. I think it'd be fun.
Now, would you build something
I
with
would,
your
of
cubes?
course.
Would you
I'd
build a
aim,
city?
though. I wouldn't,
would you
like,
build
I
a
wouldn't-
shitty?
I'd build a shitty.
Yeah.
I would absolutely build a shitty.
I would put some rock and roll in there. She could build the
Shitty on rock and roll. What would you do?
Oh, I hate me.
Oh.
No.
No.
I would poop in the shape of whatever I've eaten. So if I ate a sandwich, it would come
Cool.
out as a sandwich.
It would go and go. Yeah.
If I ate a
okay.
carrot, it'd be a carrot.
We complete
seems
with
like-
like the
but, like-
leaves and shit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the poop would be a leaf. You don't eat the leaf though. Do you eat the leaf?
No, you don't eat the leaf, but it is part of the
can.
carrot. You
Okay.
can
Like
eat,
if you eat,
can
if
eat
you
the
eat
carrot
turkey,
tops.
If you eat turkey, is it just the slice that comes out, or is it a full turkey that comes out?
That's
The
a big
slice.
question. So it's
Oh,
just
just
the
the
slice.
slice.
It's
Okay.
whatever you eat.
In the way that you eat it.
In the way that you eat it.
But that's gonna become problematic because if your boyfriend or girlfriend doesn't trust you,
Yeah.
they're gonna want to look at everything that you've eaten and be like, when the
you're on-
fuck did you
yeah.
have a taco?
Yeah, that's
Who were you eating tacos with?
It's actually gonna be hard to tell what I eat because like I do like open face sandwiches. You won't
So it's just
know
gonna look like
sandwich.
shit.
It's just gonna look like shit.
I just had a thought that
What?
I don't want to include this in the episode. Let's
No,
be
I
clear.
want to. Go ahead.
But I want to share it.
If
So-
I eat a dick.
No, not eat a dick, because you don't actually eat the dick. But if you swallow, would it come out as droplets or as a shot?
Everybody knows that when you swallow
shot?
semen, you pee it out.
What?
Everybody
That's
knows.
impossible.
Everybody
That's
knows.
impossible. I'm sorry. You eat something, it comes out the back.
But when you swallow like a beverage, it comes out the front.
But it's not quite a. Is it?
The consistency is
The
very
viscosity makes it an open debate, I think. I think the
Question.
viscosity makes it an open
Do you
debate.
poop or pee out semen?
Well, let me ask you a question. Do you poop or pee out gravy? Because gravy's a liquid.
I can't
Gravy's
share
a liquid,
this.
but I would argue that you poop out gravy, so I think you would poop out semen too.
I don't know. Somebody look up science.
Hey, Mom
Yeah.
and Dad,
There's
go
no
watch me on
science.
Table Talk for the first time.
That's why I said
That's
don't
what I'm
include it,
doing.
JD.
I
I'm
know.
trying to protect you.
We need to include it. I'm sorry, JD. We
It's
have
fine.
to
It's
because
fine.
you were very
I'll take the phone calls.
respectful
Yeah.
about this whole thing.
I'm trying
Yeah.
to be. as-
You are.
as
And
best as I
JD,
can.
just like, you don't want your parents watching this show.
I know now.
Yeah,
Like,
you know, like
There was a chance, but not anymore.
my brother showed my dad the first 2 minutes of an episode,
Uh-huh.
and I don't know what I was talking about. It must have been something quite like this discussion, and the exact words out of my dad's mouth were, "He gets paid for this," and then he never
That
watched
sounds about
anything
right.
again, which made it a lot easier to be myself.
Oh, okay.
See, my dad watches Table Talk and is like, I saw your Table Talk yesterday, and I'm like, is that the one where I talked about? Yeah, it's really funny, and I'm like,
You have the coolest
You have a
dad.
cool-
I
Yeah.
do.
Yeah.
I do.
You're
I'm
very
quite
lucky in that regard.
I am.
Yeah.
I am. God
No.
bless you, Daddy.
Okay,
Daddy
Bree,
E,
pick
Papa
a
E.
topic.
All right.
Now, Bree, when you pull that topic out of the bowl, you're gonna want to open it up like this.
Matt,
Wait, hold on.
explain.
Hold on, I forgot to do the.
Oh yeah, launch it.
This is not gonna go well.
Launch it, and your parents definitely can't watch it based off of this.
What is this one?
Eh.
Oh, you almost got the catch
He almost
point.
got the
No,
snatch
you
point.
almost
Snatch
got the
point.
snatch
Snatch
point.
point.
Snatch
Oh.
point. Oh yeah, right.
Okay.
It's a match
All right.
point.
This one's from the Reddit from When Grandpa Fucked You.
Good times.
If you were given the choice to be haunted by one person or creature, fiction or nonfiction, who would this person / creature be?
Say that one more time.
Haunted by?
If you were given the choice to be haunted by one person or creature, who would that
Or
be?
creature?
Yeah,
Real or fiction?
real or fiction? Casper,
The friendly ghost.
friendly ghost.
Yeah.
He's so helpful.
And also, you know that inside of that like fun, cuddly exterior is like what was his name? It was
That really.
Devin Sawa.
So you're really being haunted by a hot
Hot.
piece of 14-year-old,
He was 12. girl.
12-year-old.
I think. Well, she was 12. Christina Ricci was like 12. Something like that. You know what? I'll take it.
Yeah. I would want to be haunted by Teddy Roosevelt. I feel like he would motivate me all the time. I feel like he would wake me up in the middle of the night like, "Son, what are you doing sleeping your life away? Get out there and hunt a buck! Ha, ha, ha! Big magic stick!" And I feel like that would at least spice up my life. I would probably go crazy very soon after, just through sleep deprivation. But then again, you know, I would just move. Aren't ghosts like locked
Well,
into a
But you have to be
particular
haunted by
location?
this person for the
For-
rest of your
forever.
life.
Oh man, then maybe then I want to be haunted by Bob Ross. I want to be haunted by Bob Ross
Oh,
because
yeah.
he's the most pleasant person in the entire history of
You
humanity.
know what? To go with it, I'd go
He
Mr.
would-
Rogers.
Ooh,
Because it would
that's
just
a
be,
good
he'd
one.
just like, if you were in a bad mood, he'd just be there for you. He'd be
Now
like,
here's the question.
Bob Ross would paint you happy dreams.
Oh, paint me happy dreams, Bob Ross.
Bob Wash.
Yeah. And Mr. Rogers would teach you things, and
Yeah.
he'd snuggle you up in his ghost cardigan.
You'd never be cold again.
You'd never be cold. And Casper would touch my cheek in the middle of the night and say, "Can I keep you?"
Oh God.
Because that actually happens
oh
in the
God,
movie.
that's
and
so creepy.
It's honestly
Is it really?
really creepy. It's like the
Oh.
creepiest
So
thing that happens.
sketchy.
And then
So if you imagine that is actually just a 12-year-old boy
That's even
saying that,
creepier.
that's even creepier.
He has to take the ghost
But
form.
here's the big question about a ghost cardigan. Because ghosts are cold, the ghost cardigan would also be cold. So it's a sweater
Not Mr. Rogers.
that makes you
Not
cold.
Mr. Rogers.
No, he would,
He
be,
would have a
he would be a warm
ghost
ghost.
cardigan.
I disagree. The laws of ghosts dictate that he
The
would be
laws
cold.
of ghosts.
I disagree to your disagreement because I know because on an episode of Are You Afraid of the Dark, there's the little boy ghost who's blue and he's like, I'm cold, and he haunts Melissa Joan Hart in an episode.
Then why do you disagree with that? That's
Because
actually-
she goes and finds his sweater in the snow, puts it on him. He's no longer blue and cold anymore. He's happy. Therefore,
But that's not
sweater
a ghost
can warm
sweater.
A ghost.
That was
It's
a
a real
real
sweater
sweater
on
on
a
a
ghost.
ghost.
But it was his.
So ghosts can feel heat.
But think about this: if you were to wear a ghost cardigan, and it did make you colder, that would be the perfect summertime layering item. Imagine a jacket that can make you cold, because that's the thing. It's like
Then you can look good.
I like winter and fall because I can like wear a lot of stuff and it looks real nice.
Yeah.
If you were out in the summer and you wanted to be like layered and hip, you would wear a ghost cardigan. It would keep you cool while you were out in the heat.
That's pretty dope. I think Tempur-Pedic's working on that actually, or
Are
North
they?
Face.
North
Well,
Face?
North Face. 'cause they
Under
do the
Armour,
pillow.
can we get on this stuff already? Like, can I put my jacket in the freezer and it stays cold all day?
I
you
like
could
that
just
we
do
all
that.
picked boy
It wouldn't
ghosts.
stay all day. Yeah, well, I guess I thought a girl ghost like would get too creepy, because it would just be like you pick hot girl ghost and then it's just like, what are you doing with your life? It's like you
yeah.
go to bed waiting for hot girl ghost to pop out of the wall and be like, hey, it's creepy. I don't know.
Yeah.
I could pick like a maternal ghost, like a momly ghost.
Mary.
When Betty White
Bible.
goes, oh,
She'd be so nurturing.
We know nothing about her. I don't want to. I do not mean to offend anybody, and that's why I'm going to stop it right here. But all we know about her is that she had the baby. We don't know
She was
much
young.
else.
I
She
don't
was
know.
very young.
I'm gonna be
What do we
honest,
know?
She was
JD.
nice. She was.
What made
I'm
her
not
nice?
I don't know. She had the Jesus guy. That was nice, right?
We don't know a lot about this,
Allegedly.
JD, because
Allegedly.
I'm a Jewish.
Oh, you're a Jewish?
I'm a fat Jewish.
We don't.
I'm gonna steal your biblical passages, and I'm gonna post them on Instagram because I'm a fat Jewish.
What's next?
I pull one now.
All right, here we go.
Oh, it looked kind of like a squid almost. Did you notice that? Like a squid that was like kneeling somehow. They had all of its legs tucked up underneath it, Ian. They had all its legs tucked up underneath.
Wait, real quick though, Mary's a saint, right?
Yeah.
Saints aren't ghosts, right? Technically,
I don't
they're-
know.
I'm not Catholic.
It-
I'm just
what's the
one of them.
Jedi rule on this?
Because I looked this up the other day. I
Siri.
found out that angels are not ghosts of people. I had
No, they're
always
not.
thought they
No.
were.
Angels aren't ghosts of
They're
people.
not ghosts of
No.
people.
They're messengers and warriors of God.
Guys,
So are saints. But that's-
Dendriform on Reddit writes, which LA fad do you think is the biggest joke? Massaging kale?
No. Matt, it's okay. Don't be sad. Stop
I'm not
crying,
sad.
Matt.
I'm not
Stop
sad.
crying,
You see the
Matt.
giant smile on my face.
Stop crying.
This isn't a defense mechanism.
Do you need a tissue?
No. This is a perfect
need a
opportunity to
massage?
let you know that there is now a sweatshirt, a t-shirt, a tank top available on forhumanpeoples.com that it just says kale on it. And that's something that I designed with Star, our graphic designer, and it's real pretty. You should buy one for the person you want to massage in your life. Don't do that. That sounds creepy.
Yeah.
Which
That's
LA
also
fad
a
do you
super
think is-
LA fad is like hot.
I'm gonna say,
products.
what LA fad do you think is the biggest joke? I mean, vaping.
Oh.
How is that a joke? Wait, vaping like e-cigs?
Not like a
Yeah.
joke. It's just
Yeah.
No,
more
like
fad,
the
though.
the
It's just
giant
ridiculous.
like juice box pack with the sippy straw that's all
Yeah.
made out of like platinum and garbage with a heat coil.
It's not even about being an e-cig anymore.
No.
It's about just having this thing that you're carrying.
It's
with you
you're
all the time.
carrying around and like I don't know. It's all marketed towards men. Like almost all of the vape stuff that you see online has like scantily clad women around it, and it's
Yeah.
like dudes in like the back of a club with like what is essentially a metal dick in their mouth. Legitimately. And it's a customizable metal dick that they get to build themselves. There's
You know
something.
what, bro?
That sounds
Tastes
great.
like watermelon.
Yeah. I got
Or
a
you could eat a
strawberry
fucking
dick. Who
watermelon,
cares?
Yeah, your parents can't watch this.
Yeah, I'm over it. I'm past it now.
What's your LA fad, JD?
I don't know. I get annoyed at a lot of little things out in LA.
Like
There are
what?
just I mean,
You're from
there's-
elsewhere.
I'm from
Yeah,
Michigan.
you're from
I'm
St. Elsewhere.
I'm from right over from St. Elsewhere. Yeah.
That's what I refer to as everything outside of LA. It's
Sure.
just St. Elsewhere.
How How about that?
Have you ever left LA before? Like, is this just your little hub?
No, I
Everywhere
went
else
to
is something
Idlewild
else.
in San Diego.
I thought you said Idaho.
No,
Idaho's not even a place.
I loved living in Idaho. It was the best time of my life. There were seasons
I don't want to go
there.
back. I don't know. I think some of the food stuff is actually some of the biggest. Just like, really? Are you like the
Did that hit?
Did you
No, I hit the
What-
like cable on the side.
Gross.
Oh, that doesn't count.
Ew.
No, the
Disgusting.
foods, all the food stuff. I mean,
Which
I
food
went,
stuff? You mean like the gluten-free?
Specifically the kale thing. I was with a friend and we got a sandwich. I think it was here actually, and someone said this. I think it might have been you. Said this kale is not massaged after you got it, and I was like, get the oh.
Okay,
come
but
on.
JD, have you ever had massaged kale?
Yeah, it was when the green truck came. I think it was you who said it in like one of the little bowl things. You were like, this kale, and it made me really angry inside.
Why?
Because I'm like, just fucking eat it. It's fine.
No,
it's
it's
kale.
not fine.
It's not fine. It's tough, and it cuts
gosh.
the
Then
roof of
don't
your
eat the
mouth
kale.
like a crackly
No, it gets-
baguette. But you're
oh.
not eating delicious bread. You're eating garbage kale.
But when you massage it, it gets nice and tender.
Do you realize how ridiculous that sounds, though, to massage your food before you eat it? If you have to massage
You
it before you
massage
eat it, don't
chicken?
eat it.
Let me ask you a
Right?
question.
No, you fry it.
When you
You tenderize
grill it.
chicken.
Let me ask you a question, JD. When you pour a packet of instant oatmeal into a bowl and you pour a bunch of water into it, do you just tuck in or do you stir it around?
I just,
No, this is a legitimate question.
I'll stir it around a little bit.
What?
But it's-
you are essentially massaging these
It's a
ingredients
recipe,
with
though.
a tool.
It's a recipe, though.
And I would argue that massaging with oil is part of any good raw kale recipe.
I
I
don't
concur.
Yeah.
And but along with
You
that,
can just saute it in the oil and it tenderizes
that's
itself.
fine then. That's completely different.
So you're saying that heat is the thing that makes
that's
it not
yeah,
stupid.
because you're like making. I'm not saying I make sense. I'm saying it's stupid to massage kale. That's all I'm saying. Oh fuck. Okay.
You're never coming back on here again, JD.
No, I love JD on this show because he stirs shit up.
He does.
He's making us question ourselves to our
Yeah.
core.
Can I tell you a real LA fad that shouldn't be a thing?
Yes.
Not using a turn signal.
Ooh.
That now that is a fad.
I don't know if that's a fad though.
That it
No,
needs
that's
to-
just being a
people
douchebag
being
out in
dicks.
LA.
No, it's a fad because everybody knows that if you use your turn signal, someone's gonna speed up and try to run by you.
That's what makes no
the
sense to
fad
me.
is just scooch.
When you're trying to be the good guy and turn your signal on, people go, nope, not that.
Exactly.
And they speed up to not let you
I would
through.
say juice cleanses. Because juice cleanses, so many studies have come out to prove that juice cleanses aren't healthy. It's like not food, you're starving yourself, but you're giving yourself enough vitamins that you don't entirely notice that you're dying.
How else am I supposed to fit into that dress, Matt?
That's a good point. That's a
I
fair
mean,
point.
change your diet, exercise more.
What if I do that?
Or be
but
proud
it's
of the
still
fact
not
that you
enough?
are who you are and wear a dress that fits you that's also beautiful.
Impossible. I don't. Is that a thing?
That
that
To be
happen?
happy with
yeah.
yourself?
That dress, the one you wanted, was designed by a Photoshop. The
Matt,
dress is not black and gold
you're
or
living
blue
in
and
a
white.
dream, man.
It's just
you.
entirely
You're living
colorless.
in a dream. This is a fantasy
I'm living
fiction
a sweet,
world. I don't know what you're talking
sweet
We live in a great
dream that
world.
Bob Wass painted for me.
Yeah, Bob Wass is giving you all these ideas, and it's just not how things
Hashtag
work.
Bob West.
Bob
Bob Less.
Bob
Bob
Lace.
Les?
Yeah.
I like Bob Lace.
Bob Lace.
All right, well,
Any other ones? Bowler hats?
Is that really a thing?
fedoras and
Mm-hmm.
fedoras. Oh man,
I don't know if that's an
Mustaches.
LA thing, though.
it's
That
a,
I
it's
don't
a
like.
douche.
The handlebar mustache?
Yeah.
I had
It's
one
just
for a
too
hot
much.
second.
Did you?
Like
But did you have it,
5
like-
years ago.
Pics.
Yeah, you kinda have
Well,
to.
no, I grew it out
Pics.
because I was a cowboy for Halloween, so I was like, haha, wouldn't this be funny? And then I kept it for about 2 weeks, and then like so many people said, I love it, but there was something behind their eyes that just said, I love it because I think you look like a jackass, and that's funny to me.
Oh, that's a bummer.
It is.
I like a good mustache.
Hmm.
I do. I think it's great. I think when you can go like that, just like my uncle, he did.
Pics.
I'll send you a pic of me stuffing a cupcake in my uncle's mustache as a little baby boy.
I don't know if that's.
What if you could poop cupcake shapes?
But then you'd want.
That would be disgusting. It would.
Mini
Think about
cupcakes?
it. It would just be a shit cupcake.
Yeah.
But all the other food's gonna be.
But then
shitty.
you could also say, you could always excuse yourself from the table, be like, pardon me, I gotta go bake some cupcakes.
That's true.
And then just creepy little wink, and then you walk off.
Pardon me, I gotta go bake some cupcakes. Is that the show? Do you think?
I don't know. Is that?
Don't lick the
I don't know. How
spoon.
do you?
Or I mean do, but then I'm gonna learn something about you. Ooh, it's gonna be real personal.
Don't eat the batter.
JD, why don't you wrap this up for us?
All right. How do you do that? Thanks for watching Table Talk, everyone. I hope you enjoyed the show. Shit. What's next?
You
JD,
can.
Come on, man.
You can submit your topics into this bowl. Our address. What's our address? Hashtag Table Talk on Twitter, and then on Reddit/r/SourceFed. Submit the topics in the little green stickied post that Chris and Zach make over there.
You know what?
What?
I honestly think you did that better than I've ever done it. So, and thank you
watch
for
and
being
learn.
on.
Thank you guys for having me. It's been a real honor.
Great.
It's a
What's your
fun
name,
time.
JD?
My name is JD.
That's your name?
That's my name. That's
I
just-
always thought.
Wait, legally it's JD, or
No,
what
it's
does it
not
stand
legally.
for?
It's short for stuff.
John Dwayne,
No, it's short for computer guy.
James Dean.
I've played this game with
This
like
is just
Jacob
7
Venus?
people
Sorry.
in the office.
Gianni de Durg.
Everyone over here knows what it stands for. Say it together now.
Spill.
Joshua Douglas. No, it's not Doug David. It's not. Nobody knows.
Joshua Durg.
Yeah.
All right, what is it?
Joshua Douglas.
Joshua
Douglas.
That's what the JD
Douglas.
stands for.
Aw.
Oh fuck! Thank you.
Oh, so Joshua Douglas, thank you so much for
Thank
coming
you
on
for
the
having
show.
me, Matthew Lieberman.
Yeah,
Brianna.
Brianna.
Matthew,
Danielle?
Matthew
That's right.
David. I guess I'm MD. You want to call me MD from now on?
Yeah. MDJD.
MD,
I'm
JD?
Beatty.
Beatty?
I'm Beatty.
Oh,
Beatty.
Beatty.
Beatty, what's up, girl? What's up, girl? I'm Beatty.
It's like you and Beatty Wong.
Yep.
The only two BDs. Bye.
Hello, I'm a white American male.
And I'm not.
Correct.
And I'm nothing.
No, you are a vagina. We've got a brand new comedy channel coming to you called Nuclear Family.
We are taking over the For Human People's channel.
Okay, big fat fatty. No! No! No!
What are you doing?
You can expect that every week on the Nuclear Family channel, so go subscribe, goddammit.
You guys seen Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs 2? Remember with the talking strawberry?
With the puns.
Oh, yes.
With the pun.
A punnet of strawberries?
Oh, what?
Punnet? A punnet?
She's trying. She's trying. Everyone behind the camera was like, huh.
What did you guys say? You guys don't like punnet? Tell me, I want to hear your thoughts. Punnet, out of 10.
Out of 10?
A 2,
I got a 4.
7, Kenny can
Kenny's
say.
generous. You got a 6.
Kenny's new. He's trying to make you like him.